and welcome to another episode of Crusader Kings 3 as we play as Benin, which is a kingdom now for the past couple of episodes. Looking at the big map, it looks like whoever was here, I guess it was, I'm not entirely, was it Safarid? I can't remember. There was someone big here, I think, and they look like they've dissolved. So that seems like the big thing that's happened since the start of the last episode. Also looks like East Francia might have grown a bit. West Francia looks like it might have clawed back some of its losses. This is now Albany. Interesting. And yeah, it looks like Gurma's had a little bit chewed out of them, but they still look pretty sizable. I would say that they're definitely our biggest immediate rival, especially since we're bordering them now. So let's see what we have here. We probably don't have to worry about that. We can take a concubine. Although last time I looked, yeah, we didn't really have... I guess we could take her. That would, I think, improve our prestige. Yeah. Air and wine. Kind of don't care about these. If we get them, we get them. If not, then oh well. We can lawfully imprison someone. 77% adulterer. Now, our other guy kind of ignored stuff like this. I could see us doing this just so we could squeeze money out of people. Being cynical. You know, we would obviously do it under the name of it being, you know, criminal for our religion, but we don't really care about that. We just care about the money. I don't know if I love 77%. I don't know if we have any other vassals which are disgruntled. I don't know if there's a way to really tell whether a vassal is disgruntled or not. I don't know if a disgruntled... I mean, we only have, like, 5 vassals. So... I don't know if anyone who's a disgruntled vassal would be here. So maybe it would just be him. That's our half-brother. I might wait to see if that goes up a little bit. So let's see... I think we still have these guys, which are in this high chiefdom. They only have 1,000 men, so we should be able to take them pretty easily. We have these guys, which have the other holy site. They have about 2,400 men along with their allies. Which we should be able to take, but it would be a little bit of a bigger deal. We have Oyo, which apparently is the historical kingdom from this area. They have a lot of allies, though. Was that our vassal? I guess it is. Yeah. So... Oh, we're allied with them. That's right. So we're not going to be attacking them, that's for sure. We have these guys, which have... Well... Yeah, we have maybe 600 men total. Who's their ally? These guys? So they have, what, 1,200... Maybe 1,400. That's our vassals. They won't come for that. They won't come to their aid. Now the 1800 there could be... That'd get them up close to 3,000, I think. We have a panda here. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, they're gonna be a bit tougher as well. So it looks like we could go after them pretty easily. We can go after them pretty easily. We can go after them pretty easily. I don't know about anyone else here. I'll just have to see. We could probably start by taking the remainder of this high chiefdom. We would probably just, I guess, seize it because we have the de jure. So we get a weak hook over our half-brother who would take over that chiefdom, I guess. And the current chiefdom there would become his vassal. All right. So I think this ruler is probably going to be quite a bit more aggressive, because the first Enetin was content. So I kind of took land, but it was always with a specific goal in mind, like getting a duchy or getting the kingdom or making our way towards being able to reform our religion. I can see Enetin II just getting land because he wants land. So I think he's going to be a lot more aggressive and expansionist here. This should go pretty quickly, I think. Except for the stupid forts, because we still don't have... Oh, we're being goddamn raided. Oh, cool. He's giving us money. Let's actually try to do this, since this siege just started. I don't know if we're going to get there. So, did we... Maybe once they get back to their city, they we aren't able to get the money back. I'm assuming these are allies of some sort. So the battle score is capped at 50%. Okay, we can get a new perk. I think since our higher priority will be Dread, I think going down the Torturer line is better. So we have a 50% chance to gain either Intrigue or Prowess when we torture someone. We get 30% Dread gain. Both of those are pretty good for this line. But I think we'll go with the Dread gain. 10 months. 28 years to get... Yeah. He's probably going to be dead before we even get this. Not sure where these 260 men are going. Oh, speaking of torturing people. And just slightly more of this one... And just slightly more of this one would knock him out completely. As Ubuake tells me. Our volunteer Fune, who's one of my courtiers, is almost completely out of it. As Ubuake starts putting away the bottles. Unfortunately, I believe this might be all our subject is capable of tonight. So either I can say this has been most insightful, gain 50 intrigue lifestyle experience, gain experimental poisons, which gives us +1 scheme power, +5 hostile scheme power, and Fune loses 30 opinion of us for 15 years for being used as a test subject. We could say we're not quite done yet. We gain 100 intrigue lifestyle. We gain risky experimental poisons, so we would gain an intrigue point on top of the scheme power and hostile scheme power. He would lose 50 opinion of us, and there's a 15% chance he's killed. Or we could say, let us never do something like this again, which I doubt we would say. I mean, what are we? Brave, calm, and cynical. Like, I think we would just be like, I mean, if we're already experimenting on him, right? Gaining the intrigue, you know, it's being cynical. I kind of see cynical as, I mean, it says he trusts his self-interest of others above all else. But I kind of see that also as doing things in his own self-interest as well. So I think advancing his knowledge would be part of that. So I think we'll say we're not quite done yet. So that gave us this. Apparently he didn't die. So or if he did, he was not listed as bruh. Yeah, good luck with that. Well, I guess we're losing this because we don't control the war target, but we're about to. Oh, we don't have the plus 10%, do we? But we'll get that soon enough. Sway complications. To make my nephew more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive. I'll be sure to mention his assertive presence. Is he assertive? He's arrogant, ambitious, paranoid. Probably. He's also my rival. I think it was. So now he is a vassal of one of my vassals. And we control this entire duchy now. Or I guess High Chiefdom is technically what they are. We have 2 prisoners. So So she's of our religion, so we can't execute her or anything. I guess we can gain a weak hook. Because there's really nothing else better we can do, I think. Now, this guy... Boy, do I have plans for you. Namely, to probably cut your head off. And get our dread up. That's another reason I could see us fighting wars, is just to get prisoners, just to torture and execute. Alright, that improved his... Oh, because he's only 3. What happened to your liege? Or the other one? Died of his wounds. Alright. Can we... Do we have anyone that we could marry off to her? So I'm just thinking, getting this back into our house. We have, like, a 4-year-old grandson. It's slow. Excellent. That's the slow one. I mean, it would be... She's the... Well, it wouldn't be her. No, wait. That's our kid. Because she's the one with titles, so... Oh, right. So if we did this... So they'd be born in our house. Which would mean that these titles would be under our house, which would be preferable. But one thing I wanted to check... Arrogant, okay. Was... Who's your... She doesn't even have a guardian. I'm wondering why we can't educate child. Well, this makes us educate her. I guess I'm wondering why... Because he doesn't have his own titles. So he shouldn't necessarily be the one in control of that, if that makes sense. What's our martial education? So I'm just thinking... Huh. Yeah, I'm actually not sure why we can't set her guardian. says appoint someone in our court, but this just... Well, that's how we can change it. Okay. So she's doing martial. I don't know if I want to do like 3 intrigue in a row. I'd like someone in our line to get education. Just because that would help us do with the piety. But so far, that hasn't really been a thing. Let's send them to our half-brother and martial. He seems like he might be the best. He has high martial and high learning. So now she actually has a guardian. The oldest son is also bossy. Stewardship. That's probably fine. Let's send them to her, so she has really high stewardship and learning. She has some pretty bad traits, though. Not a fan of chaste. Stubborn, wrathful, brave. That's not terrible. That's one of our concubines. She's... yeah, she's charming. Maybe we could put her doing education? Or not education, diplomacy. Arrogant, ambitious, gregarious, generous. I mean, I guess that's fine. Why is he gaining? Huh, interesting. Curious. It's also slow. Of course. They're the one who gets learning. Just, paranoid, stubborn. That's the one with a whole bunch of problems. Arrogant, generous, shy. I mean, I guess this isn't the worst. That way we have all of those set up. My mentor smiles fearfully as he tells me of his latest victories. I might still have things to learn, but it's getting harder and harder to tolerate him as a person. If that is the... So we can either stop the relationship, or that is the price for knowledge. I still kind of think that's what we would do. Okay, so he has 2... Well, this one's our vassal, so that doesn't really even count. So you'd have about 2,300 men here. Total. And he would... probably doesn't have enough to do... mercenaries. So I think we'll go after this guy. Now, we could seize this chiefdom, which is not the part with the holy site in it. That's part of our de jure. We can't do this because we're not illustrious. That's what we're working on. We could just conquer one of 3 counties. We could go give her her claims. She already has 1 title. Subjugating is probably not worth it. We can only use that once. Let's go after just the de jure, and then I guess we can kind of conquer them 1 county at a time here. I don't know why our best guy isn't always put in charge here, but whatever. Now, do we want to go after their armies first? Probably. See if we can split them up before they, well, I don't know. They're already joined up. Betrothed can marry. So this is my son, not my oldest son. And whoever this is. So oh, okay. Won that battle. So let's take the county that's the war target first. 10 months. This looks like a war between vassals. Captured someone. Looks like we just destroyed their army. Child of my dynasty. So my daughter gave birth to twins. Cool. So apparently there is a Yoruba tradition for how to name twins. I'd have to look exactly how to spell it though. There's apparently like something where like the first twin is called like something and the second twin is called something else. Which is kind of a tradition because apparently the Yoruba have the highest rate of twin births in the world. And people think it has to do with like a type of yam they eat, which is kind of interesting. So 2 sons here. Alright, we captured that. Let's go get their capital, which probably should end things. Let's go here just to get these troops. Try to capture more people. Okay, I unlocked a new intrigue. So I can either get martial, intrigue, and prowess per stress level. Or this. I think we'll take this. I don't think we have much stress, do we? No, we have 0 stress. So I suppose if we start torturing people, we might get stress. So might not be bad to have, but I don't know where they're going. They're not going to be able to do anything before I win here, I think. Depth diplomacy. My chancellor has worked hard to convince our neighboring realms and vassals. The peace treaty I entered with Nana, whoever of Elo, is flawed, illegitimate, and unfair to me. Alright. All right. So, wonder where Elo is. Here's Ife. Huh. Not 100% sure, unless I'm blind. Oh, it's okay. Well, this is so when I was I did some research recently on this, mainly just to I knew that I had done research on this character to try to make his name authentic when I first made him for XCOM, but I had forgotten how much I had done. Apparently, Inatin and Odu Sanya are both pretty much authentic Yoruba names, as far as I can tell. But just looking at the region, you know, there's a lot about Ife, or Ile Ife. And there's also quite a bit about, like, the Kingdom of Oyo as well. I remember seeing stuff about Nupe. I saw stuff about Edo. You know, so I think I might have seen some stuff about Ewe here as well. So it was interesting reading a lot of the information about this area and recognizing these names. Which is pretty cool. So we took that. So let's see what prisoners we have. We have 4 prisoners. So we have this guy, who's a lowborn. I wonder why he's a lowborn. He has no prowess. Like, what was he even doing there? Oh, this is the wife of the leader of these chiefdoms. You don't say. And she's actually the ruler of their ally, too. Might have something planned for you. So you were probably a knight. I don't know who you were. This is making sure he's not a son or something. Well, you seem pretty worthless. So, off with your head, I guess. Now you... So if we torture, we might discover a secret. If she knows about one. We gain 6 dread. We spend 100 PD, so that's a minus with this. But I'm kind of not really expecting to get enough piety. We need, what, 4,400? We might gain dark insights. So that's that trait we unlocked. We have a 50% chance to gain either intrigue or prowess. The leader there loses 75 opinion of us. Well, she loses 75 opinion of us, which, you know, probably not unexpected. She gets recently tortured. All close family members lose 30 opinion of us. Let's do it. Now him, I would almost be willing to just hire him as our own champion. He's actually pretty good. How good is our I wonder why she's not a champion. Can concubines not be champions? Well, maybe it's just too low. Yeah, I bet that's it. Our lowest one's 10. So maybe that's what I'll do with him, is I'll just have him join us. He'll even convert as well. How about you? You might have a bad fate in store as well. But I think I'm going to wait on that. These rats might seem shy, I say as I strap the bucket to Dimba's exposed chest. But once it gets warm in there, they'll do anything to escape. Luckily for them, their teeth are very sharp. She pleads for mercy as I reach for the glowing coals. It had to be done. She gains 100 stress. 5% chance that she gains the trait Lunatic. Which she didn't get, but... Oh. So our wife died? Of natural causes. Okay. I cannot heart endure this kind of pain without breaking. It cannot be possible, yet here I am, my heart beating on whilst you have gone quiet. Oh, my sweetheart, life will not be the same without you. Yep. My wife has died. Well, I wonder if I could marry... Like... She's already married. No, she's not. I lose 100, that's probably fine. So I just married one of my concubines. Maybe take her as a concubine now? So my impression is we didn't learn anything from her. So we can probably just ransom her off. And sorry, dude. But I need your head for my collection of dread. My dread's up to 61. I can negotiate alliance with... You must be a vassal of a vassal. Yeah. I mean, sure, I guess. Okay, so... While we have a ceasefire with them, we can probably go for these guys. But they're not allied with anyone anymore now. And again, that's a de jure claim. So he would become someone's vassal. So we ransomed her off. The scandal. My sister has been showing the signs of pregnancy for some time now. Everyone thought her husband was the father of the child. Now it's become clear that the real father-to-be is none other than Ari, who is just some dude. Alright. So, is raiding different from besieging? Why do they get more for raiding then? Raiding seems to go faster. Oh, they formed a new alliance with the people who were just raiding them. Good job. They... My spy masters come with grave news. Someone is plotting to kill my daughter. Ah. It's like, they're kind of like glitched or something. Well, we got our 19 loot back, I guess. Sulfur cream. Been having some mild skin issues lately, mainly just some bad acne and rashes. The doctor prescribed me a cream whose main ingredient is ground sulfur. That sounds unhealthy. So hopefully this works. I lose 10 gold. You know, I don't like the look of that. I gained bad acne. Which, frankly, I mean, the side effects don't seem... I mean, we're in our 50s. Medieval alchemists discovered that sulfur had some ability to alleviate skin conditions like acne and rashes. Modern research has confirmed this to some extent, though sulfur appears to be more effective for acne and rashes when combined with other chemicals and medical treatments. I'd rather just keep the money. Like I said, I mean, I don't think we're going to really be seducing that many people at this point. We're almost 60. My spelling master, he's certain that our half-brother, vassal, and champion is scheming against my daughter. So we can say, let him be known to all, so we expose his murder scheme. He spends 150 prestige and loses 20 opinion of me. I can throw him in jail, in which case I expose the scheme. He spends the 150 prestige, loses 20 opinion of me. All of his family, which would be most of my family as well, loses 15 opinion of me. He loses an additional 30 opinion of me because I throw him in jail. Or I can say whether true or not, I will not accuse him, in which case he's just exposed as an agent. But he goes free. Now, is he an agent or is he the schemer? Because if he's not the direct schemer, we could throw him in jail and torture him. Which would mean we would find out probably who the real schemer is. Sure. My high shaman would lose 10 opinion of me. So this isn't tyrannical, apparently, as far as I can tell. Ooh, I gain an intrigue level from that. Is chest. Once some heat is added, that's obviously some sort of problem. So I explained the concept to him. His resolve melts away before my eyes. Please, no, please, I'll tell you anything you want to know. I have intimate relations with this person. Intriguing. Take him back to the cell. Alright. Not really what we wanted to find out. Based off the information I've gathered, I strongly suspect that he knows about a secret which I do not. I currently hold him captive. This gives me the perfect opportunity to use whatever methods I wish to learn exactly what it is. Offer him release in exchange for information. 70% chance that I learn his secret. I gain 100 intrigue, and he leaves the prison. Mind games can be quite revealing. 95% I trick him into telling me what he knows. Threaten to torture him. Which seems not as effective. I mean, the mind games look like they'd be almost certain. I mean, as certain as, say, an XCOM shot gets, for example. So let's do that, I guess. You learned of his disputed heritage secret, or someone's disputed heritage secret. You gain 100 intrigue. Alright. I'd actually never gotten that before. My concubine is pregnant, alright. They keep raising what armies they can and throwing them at us. All right. So she's our religion, so we can't execute her. We could get 10. This would give us a hook on him, but he's not our direct vassal, so that it doesn't even necessarily give us much. I might just take the money here. Now she's under him. She's lowborn. I think you know what that means. Unless we're already maxed out. No, we're not. Ooh, 11 prowess. She might be good to recruit again. We still have some level 10 champions, 2 of them. She will convert as well, so let's do that. We can ransom him as well. Interesting. We can ransom him, but he's already considering something. Same thing here. Dyslexic. Oof. Looks like someone else we can execute. That gets our dread to that maxes our dread. Now, as far as our vassal that we tortured, I apparently executed one of his close relations at some point. So that will clear after maybe 25 years. That will, yeah, I mean. I almost half wonder why I can't revoke titles. I probably should just leave him in prison, because otherwise he's going to be a lot of trouble. Although he is terrified of me. I'll leave him in prison for now. Well, now we can't ransom these. Is he out of money? Might be. Although maybe when we get up to, maybe once he has the full 100, we could ransom here as well. Can negotiate alliance with someone, another one of our vassals of a vassal. can create another kingdom, which we don't really want to do because then we'll split stuff up. Okay. Now the question is what to do next. So we still have 4 years before that truce expires. We have Gurma and we have Upper Gurma. Well, it is 56 minutes into the episode, so I guess I should do my pondering of what to do next in between episodes. I think that's probably a good place to stop. So, we're on a serious warpath now. Also, torturing people and cutting off their heads as we go. This is not a very nice leader. He's definitely ruling on fear as much as anything. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you here next time on Crusader Kings 3.